Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 30 of my Boyhood Dream series with Gillingham FC on FM 2015. So last time out, two very winnable games and they both ended up with draws. A little bit disappointing there unfortunately, and that's left us still where we need to be in the table in the playoff spot, but things have gone our way. We would have been well and truly in there in the automatic promotion spots, which is currently 4 points out of reach for us, so we might be able to win that back depending on how things go in this part, but who knows. We also need some results to go our way there. Now I'm going to try something. John Marcus came to me after the last part and was asking for some more first team football, so I've kind of said I'll give him a month to prove himself, so that's going to amount to probably a couple of parts. So we've got Meska back to full fitness, but I'm quite liking this setup we've got, and we're a little bit lacking in a player that can slot in on the right wing until Ryan Kent comes back, which is going to be 8 days to 2 weeks. Of course, when that happens, he's been a standout player for us, so he will no doubt go back into the side and we'll ditch this diamond thing that we're working at the moment. But until then, I'm liking the way it's going so far. So we've got Moffat in the hole and we've got Brannigan just in behind the two strikers. Marcus is standout, a target man, looking at his stats, so I'm going to put him in as that with Samad Yassil alongside him. And let's see how we get on here. So Northampton right down there at the bottom of the table so far. And with 10 games played, that's starting to show just a little bit more who's going to be where. And it's one of these games that we definitely should be winning. Okay, so Beng back in at right back. After Pennington wasn't particularly impressive in the last game and picked up a concussion. So he's going to be out for another game or two. And that's a bit of a disappointing game, or a disappointing goal. First off, it's scored by someone that really needs to get a haircut like 6 months ago. And secondly, there's defenders all around him. I guess he did get left, to be honest, but I would have liked one of them to be throwing themselves in the way of any potential shots. It was just too easy. Okay, so chance for Marcus to show what he can do in the next couple of games. Okay, shot that nearly knocked the corner flag over. In fact, it was so wide it didn't even do that. Joe Martin, 2 bites at the cherry. That hard volley was very tasty, but keeper got a hand to it. Second chance at a corner. Dak trying to pull the strings. Good little flick in. Was that Marcus with a header in? Rafael Calvert heading over the top. He seems to do that quite a lot. Gets himself open and just doesn't hit the target with him. Try and give the lads a little bit of a kick. Just feels like without the two wide players, without Kent in particular and Meska, we just haven't got that same cutting edge. I seem to have control of the games, but don't create enough chances up top, don't score enough goals. And then all you need is to give away a silly one like we have already, and then that's points dropped. Okay, well that's not gone to plan. Alright, let's make some changes. So let's go with 2 changes up top, because Marcus and your seal have been terrible. And 10 minutes had to go. The second half has trickled away and we have barely even created a chance. Josh Norris, the little flick from Larson, heads it way over. Norris again heading wide. Bang to Larson. Oh, what a save that was. Not sure how much the keeper knew about it, but very good all the same. Calvert back post. Peter Clark tried to tuck it in. Jesus finds himself offside. Rizzle kicks offside as well for Northampton Town. Some crazy haircuts on the go. Dak up to Larson. He's probably going to win that. Oh, didn't quite have the legs. Needed go-go gadget legs to get something on that. And a really poor performance against a team that we should be beating. Get a little more aggressive with the lads, I think. Change it up from assertive to aggressive. I don't know what difference that actually makes. Mark is still searching for his first goal. Yeah, don't I know it. Right. Let's go try something. Really quickly. I'm guessing I haven't got a director of football. Oh no, I've got a director of football. Okay, let's make use of that. If I can remember how to do it. See, this is what happens when I haven't been playing the game too often. Because what you have been able to do, and what I did find, is that you can speak to your director of football and then get them to find you a player. And it's just not blatantly obvious how you do that. And just out of interest, how much money could we raise? So 190 grand if we dropped the wage budget down. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is we could do with picking up a striker, I think. No, I'm not having luck with this director of football thing. Right. So we can get someone that is on a free transfer, or at least for under 100 grand. Okay, right. What does that leave us? Nile Ranger. Oh, great. Not sure that's really the direction I'd like to go, to be honest. Let's get a scout report. Also, I might have the issue about transfer window thinking about it. Callum Willock, ex-Dover. Marlon Harewood. Interesting. Screw it, I'm going to go for it. Because I need someone that can stick the ball in the back of the net a little bit. Noah Ranger is considered to be the better option, 63k. Transfer window. Okay, so we're not going to get until January anyway. So let's go AFC Wimbledon, who we played in the last part. Eked out a draw in a very winnable game with them, but we had control for most of it. Hanson the Johnson's paid trophy, so probably a chance to rotate and get a few players in that aren't seeing as many games as they'd like. And a chance for John Marcus to prove himself. Okay, so got Marlon Harewood, so we can give him a first run out as well. Okay, team selection time. Ryan Kent, how far away are you from coming back to full fitness? 5 to 11 days. Cool, so he's going to be back very soon. Right, now how do I want to do this? I think, because we want to try and get some rotation on the go. See what Harewood can do. So we've got Harewood and Marcus up top. Going to give Tommy Larson a go in the hole. And throw Keld a little run out instead of Clark. Matt Hill, who's not had that much football after the former Joe Martin, he can come in for a game. Again, Fish, right back. Stephen Bywater. Back up goal you go. And also, let's have a bit of Jake Hessenthaler. Defensive midfield. Alongside Swift and Lussey. Yeah, let's go with that. Give Marlon Harewood his number. Right. Larson up to Marcus. Sold a little bit short with a headed pass. Lussey, ooh, good strike on that, plenty of bend. Fish up to Marcus, to Harewood. One of his first touches of the game and he falls over. Oh, wow. So this is what you get when you keep Emil Heskey on your coaching staff. Thought. Okay. So now, a few times in this series, I've talked about the crazy number of mistakes that are made by goalkeepers and defenders. Bywater's just... Okay, I can understand the ball going through the keeper's hands. Sometimes we see that happen, but the ball is coming across him. So how is it going to slip through his hands, take a massive deflection and spin off at pretty much a 90-degree angle into the back of the net? I would love to know how that is possible. If there's anyone out there that's got like a physics degree or something, please explain it to me, but that's beyond ridiculous. I remember Nelson's done one of those as well last season. It will have been. Yeah, there's been some shockers. There's no other word for it. They just need to fix it. Chance for Lussie to hit the target. Equally like Joe Marty, he's managed to balloon it over the top. Chance to throw a kill to get it out. Hopeful ball upfield to nobody. Yellow cards are plenty. A chance for Marcus to prove what he can do, and that proof is giving the ball away straight off the bat. Perfect. A player of my calibre should be getting first team football. Rah, rah, rah. Well, time to start showing it. That's the ball into Lussie, out to Larson, who again displays the fine art of falling over. And Jordan Lussie forcing a save with that free kick. Another corner. Chance to bring ourselves even, but that header's wide of the mark. Last chance of the game by the looks of it. Jake Hessenthaler gives it away. Trying to cross like a Xabi Alonso from about halfway across the pitch. And yeah, okay, I did rotate quite a lot as far as players goes, but a little bit disappointing. Very disappointing, in fact. And from what was already looking at quite a confident position, we have thrown it away with 2 draws and 2 losses in the last 2 parts. One of those was in the Cup, of course, and that's us out of the Johnston Paint, which isn't a major issue, to be honest. It's all about our league form this year, but not ideal. But this has been Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we can get some better news in the parts to come. Thanks a lot for this. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and any comments, feedback, suggestions, which I do my best to take on board, feel free to drop those in the comments section. Thank you very much.